us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between.
Fires one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. This time he's got it. Tripped up for the tackle.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you get a little more help on the outside.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got his man downfield. Running into the open space. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Missouri State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UConn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best. The give to the right. Got a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Off play action on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Fuller. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and
breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're working that left side. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He'll take it himself. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably would. So here comes the Missouri State offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a huge play. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark, and you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He's going for it all. Makes the grab at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee in this. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Sets up the screen, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning.
Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes a hit as he fires. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running.
Turning it on. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
So here comes the Bear offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Missouri State. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant.
The Bears couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. They'll try to get outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. On the run, it's Fuller. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.